In the last video, I showed you how to use texture masks to color customize parts of a texture, which reduces draw calls. While this is great and all, there's a big problem. You see, I need to create tons of materials for each color combination I want. Now that's just too tedious. And I'm lazy. To start off, we create a 1D color palette in a software such as Photoshop. For example, I've created this one here already that contains 12 distinct colors. Next, we export this to Unreal Engine. The texture currently looks smudged, so I simply apply Paper 2D settings to fix it. Now, we create a material function which looks as shown. Here, the function input node allows us to pass scalar values dynamically. Since our palette has 12 colors, we divide the input by 12 to map it to the texture's UV range, which is a value that ranges from 0 to 1. To ensure the sampling occurs at the center of each color segment, since we don't want conflicting color data, we add an offset value which can be calculated as 1 divided by the number of colors times 2, which is 1 divided by 24 in this case. With the material function ready, we can move on to creating a material that makes use of this function, and it can be defined as shown. Here, we have a scalar parameter called ColorIndex, which determines the color selected from the palette, and this value can be modified by the user or through scripts. You can see that as I change the values, the color also changes. Finally, let's automate the color selection using a blueprint actor. For this example, I'll use a simple cylinder mesh. Now, we can modify the blueprint's event graph as shown. When the actor is spawned, a dynamic material instance is created, which allows the material's properties to be changed at runtime. The blueprint then accesses the material's ColorIndex parameter from before and assigns it a random integer value corresponding to the size of the color palette. When I hit play and drag this blueprint actor into the world, you'll see that each time a new instance is spawned, it gets a random color. This is perfect for creating variety in the scene without manually assigning colors. I can revisit the material I created for my car in the last video and apply this exact setup. Now every time a car spawns, it'll have random colors from the palette. Cool, right? And that about wraps up this mini tutorial and updates on what I'm currently working on. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing as it really helps out a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.